में ओम ममोपात समस्त दुरित क्षय द्वारा अस्मिन् शुभ मुहूर्ते ज्ञान वैराग्य भक्ति विद्या विनय प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री सद्गुरु प्रसाद सिद्ध्यर्थम च श्री गुरु पादुका पूजाम अद्य करिष्ये अद्य करिष्ये अद्य करिष्ये। For the petal in the plate. अथ ध्यानम् ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। अथ आवाहनम् अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। अस्मिन् बिम्बे श्री सद्गुरुं आवाहयामि। अथ आसनम् अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। आसनं समर्पयामि। अथ पाद्यम् गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। पादयोः पाद्यं पाद्यं समर्पयामि। अथ अर्घ्यं स्थावरं जंगमं व्याप्तं यत्किंचित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। हस्तयोः अर्घ्यम् अर्घ्यं समर्पयामि। अथ आचमनीयं चिन्मयं व्याप्य सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। मुखे आचमनीयं समर्पयामि। अथ स्नानीयं सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्न विराजितपदाम्बुजः वेदान्ताम्बुजसूर्यो यः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। स्नानीयं समर्पयामि। अथ वस्त्रं चैतन्य शाश्वत शांतो व्योमातीतो निरंजनः बिन्दुनादकलातीतः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। वस्त्रार्थम् अक्षतान् समर्पयामि। अथ गन्धम् ज्ञानशक्तिसमारूढः तत्त्वमाला विभूषितः भुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदाता च तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। दिव्यगन्धान् धारयामि। गन्धस्य उपरि कुङ्कुमचूर्णं समर्पयामि। अथ अक्षताः अनेकजन्म संप्राप्त कर्मबन्ध विदाहिने आत्मज्ञान प्रदानेन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। अक्षतान् समर्पयामि। अथ पुष्पं शोषणं भवसिन्धोश्च ज्ञापनं सारसम्पदः गुरोपादोदकं सम्यक् तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। पुष्पमालां समर्पयामि। पुष्पैः अर्चयामि। So we'll do together 108 names. Yes.
Om Ajaya Namaha.
Om Ajaya Namaha.
Om Avyayaya Namaha.
Om Avyayaya Namaha.
Om Avinashine Namaha.
Om Avinashine Namaha.
Om Achintyaya Namaha.
Om Achintyaya Namaha.
Om Aprameyaya Namaha.
Om Aprameyaya Namaha.
Om Advitiyaya Namaha.
Om Advitiyaya Namaha.
Om Aniketaya Namaha. Om Anushasana Priyaya Namaha.
Om Anushasana Priyaya Namaha.
Om Antasakshine Namaha.
Om Antasakshine Namaha.
Om Antaryamine Namaha.
Om Antaryamine Namaha.
Om Anandaya Namaha.
Om Anandaya Namaha.
Om Atmasvarupaya Namaha.
Om Atma Swarupaya Namaha.
Om Angla Bhasha Viduttamaya Namaha.
Om Angla Bhasha Viduttamaya Namaha.
Om ॐ ईश्वराय नमः
ॐ ईश्वराय नमः
ॐ उदारहृदयाय नमः
ॐ उदारहृदयाय नमः
ॐ उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः
ॐ उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः
ॐ एकस्मै नमः
ॐ एकस्मै नमः
ॐ ओङ्कारविदे नमः
ॐ ओङ्कारविदे नमः
ॐ करुणासागराय नमः
ॐ करुणासागराय नमः
ॐ कर्मपरायणाय नमः
ॐ कर्मपरायणाय नमः
ॐ कालातीताय नमः
ॐ कालातीताय नमः
ॐ कैवल्यस्वरूपाय नमः
ॐ कैवल्यस्वरूपाय नमः
ॐ कृतात्मने नमः
ॐ कृतात्मने नमः
ॐ कृतकृत्याय नमः
ॐ कृतकृत्याय नमः
ॐ गीताज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारकाय नमः
ॐ गीताज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारकाय नमः
ॐ गुरवे नमः
ॐ गुरवे नमः
ॐ गुणातीताय नमः
ॐ गुणातीताय नमः
ॐ ग्रन्थकृते नमः
ॐ ग्रन्थकृते नमः
ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः
ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः
ॐ छिन्नसंशयाय नमः
ॐ छिन्नसंशयाय नमः
ॐ जगदात्मने नमः
ॐ जगदात्मने नमः
ॐ जगत्साक्षिणे नमः
ॐ जगत्साक्षिणे नमः
ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः
ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः
ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः
ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः
ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः
ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः
ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः
ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः
ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः
ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः
ॐ तपोवनशिष्याय नमः
ॐ तपोवनशिष्याय नमः
ॐ तपस्विने नमः
ॐ तपस्विने नमः
ॐ तापनाशनाय नमः
ॐ तापनाशनाय नमः
ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः
ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः
ॐ तेजस्विने नमः
ॐ तेजस्विने नमः
ॐ देहातीताय नमः
ॐ देहातीताय नमः
ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः
ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः
ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः
ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः
ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः
ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः
ॐ धीमते नमः
ॐ धीमते नमः
ॐ धीराय नमः
ॐ धीराय नमः
ॐ धैर्य धैर्यप्रदाय नमः
ॐ धैर्यप्रदाय नमः
ॐ नारायणाय नमः
ॐ नारायणाय नमः
ॐ निजानन्दाय नमः
ॐ निजानन्दाय नमः
ॐ निरपेक्षाय नमः
ॐ निरपेक्षाय नमः
ॐ निःस्पृहाय नमः
ॐ निःस्पृहाय नमः
ॐ निरुपमाय नमः
ॐ निरुपमाय नमः
ॐ निर्विकल्पाय नमः
ॐ निर्विकल्पाय नमः
ॐ नित्याय नमः
ॐ नित्याय नमः
ॐ निरञ्जनाय नमः
ॐ निरञ्जनाय नमः
ॐ परमाय नमः
ॐ परमाय नमः
ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः
ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः
ॐ पावनाय नमः
ॐ पावकाय नमः
ॐ पावकाय नमः
ॐ पावकाय नमः
ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः
ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः
ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः
ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः
ॐ फलासक्तिरहिताय नमः
ॐ फलाशक्तिरहिताय नमः
ॐ बहुभक्ताय नमः
ॐ बहुभक्ताय नमः
ॐ बन्धमोचकाय नमः
ॐ बन्धमोचकाय नमः
ॐ ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः
ॐ ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः
ॐ ब्रह्मपराय नमः
ॐ ब्रह्मपराय नमः
ॐ भयनाशनाय नमः
ॐ भयनाशनाय नमः
ॐ भारतगौरवाय नमः
ॐ भारतगौरवाय नमः
ॐ भूम्ने नमः
ॐ भूम्ने नमः
ॐ महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः
ॐ महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः
ॐ महर्षये नमः
ॐ महर्षये नमः
ॐ मधुरस्वभावाय नमः
ॐ मधुरस्वभावाय नमः
ॐ मनोहराय नमः
ॐ मनोहराय नमः
ॐ महात्मने नमः
ॐ महात्मने नमः
ॐ मेधाविने नमः
ॐ मेधाविने नमः
ॐ यतात्मने नमः
ॐ यतात्मने नमः
ॐ यज्ञकृते नमः
ॐ यज्ञकृते नमः
ॐ लोकप्रसिद्धाय नमः
ॐ लोकप्रसिद्धाय नमः
ॐ वाग्मिने नमः
ॐ वाग्मिने नमः
ॐ विभवे नमः
ॐ विभवे नमः
ॐ विनोदप्रियाय नमः
ॐ विनोदप्रियाय नमः
ॐ विनयशीलाय नमः
ॐ विनयशीलाय नमः
ॐ वीतरागाय नमः
ॐ वीतरागाय नमः
ॐ वेदान्तवेद्याय नमः
ॐ वेदान्तवेद्याय नमः
ॐ शान्ताय नमः
ॐ शान्ताय नमः
ॐ शान्तिप्रदाय नमः
ॐ शान्तिप्रदाय नमः
ॐ शास्त्रोद्धारकाय नमः
ॐ शास्त्रोद्धारकाय नमः
ॐ शुद्धसत्त्वाय नमः
ॐ शुद्धसत्त्वाय नमः
ॐ श्रुतिपारगाय नमः
ॐ श्रुतिपारगाय नमः
ॐ श्रोत्रियाय नमः
ॐ श्रोत्रियाय नमः
ॐ सन्न्यासिने नमः
ॐ सन्न्यासिने नमः
ॐ समबुद्धये नमः
ॐ समबुद्धये नमः
ॐ सच्चिदानन्दाय नमः
ॐ सच्चिदानन्दाय नमः
ॐ सर्वहितचिन्तकाय नमः
ॐ सर्वहितचिन्तकाय नमः
ॐ सत्यसङ्कल्पाय नमः
ॐ सत्यसङ्कल्पाय नमः
ॐ सन्तुष्टाय नमः
ॐ सन्तुष्टाय नमः
ॐ साधवे नमः
ॐ साधवे नमः
ॐ सुमनसे नमः
ॐ सुमनसे नमः
ॐ सुहृदे नमः
ॐ सुहृदे नमः
ॐ स्वयं ज्योतिषे नमः
ॐ स्वयं ज्योतिषे नमः
ॐ स्थितप्रज्ञाय नमः
ॐ स्थितप्रज्ञाय नमः
ॐ क्षमाशीलाय नमः
ॐ क्षमाशीलाय नमः
ॐ ज्ञानमूर्तये नमः
ॐ ज्ञानमूर्तये नमः
ॐ ज्ञानयोगिने नमः
ॐ ज्ञानयोगिने नमः
ॐ ज्ञानतृप्ताय नमः
ॐ ज्ञानतृप्ताय नमः
ॐ नित्यशुद्धबुद्धमुक्तस्वरूपाय 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 नमः
ॐ चिन्मयसद्गुरवे नमः
ॐ चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः न गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोरधिकं तपः तत्त्वज्ञानात् परं नास्ति तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। अथ दीपम् मन्नाथ श्री जगन्नाथ मद्गुरो श्री जगद्गुरुः मदात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। दीपं संदर्शयामि। अथ नैवेद्यं गुरुरादिरनादिश्च गुरोः परमदैवतं गुरोः परतरं नास्ति तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा ओम अपानाय स्वाहा ओम व्यानाय स्वाहा ओम उदानाय स्वाहा ओम समानाय स्वाहा ओम ब्रह्मणे स्वाहा। ब्रह्मार्पणम् अस्तु। हरि ओम तत्सत्। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। नानाविध सुमिष्टद्रव्याणि मधुरफलानि निवेदयामि। अथ मंगलनीराजनम् यस्सत्येन जगत् सर्वं यत्प्रकाशेन भान्ति यत् यदानन्देन नन्दन्ति तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं येमा विद्युतो वान्ति कुतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति। ओम सद्गुरुदेवाय विद्महे परब्रह्मणे धीमहि तन्नो गुरुः प्रचोदयात्। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। मंगलनीराजनम् संदर्शयामि। All of you please raise your hand. अथ पुष्पांजलिः गुरुरेको जगत् सर्वं ब्रह्मा विष्णु शिवात्मकं गुरोः परतरं नास्ति तस्मात् संपूजयेत् गुरुम्। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। पुष्पांजलिं समर्पयामि। अथ प्रदक्षिण नमस्कारः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेद विभागिने व्योमवत् व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मान्तरकृतानि च तानि तानि विनश्यन्ति प्रदक्षिण पदे पदे
अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष जनार्दन। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। अनंत कोटि प्रदक्षिण नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि। अथ राजोपचारः। एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। छत्रं समर्पयामि। चामरं बीजयामि। व्यजनकं व्यजयामि। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। गीतं श्रावयामि।
जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं।
जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दम्।
जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं।
जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दम्।
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवं अहर्निशम्।
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवं अहर्निशम्।
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवं।
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम्।
धर्मोद्धारकं गीताप्रचारकं।
धर्मोद्धारकं गीताप्रचारकं।
धर्मोद्धारकं गीताप्रचारकं।
धर्मोद्धारकं गीताप्रचारकम्।
आनन्दरूपम् आत्मस्वरूपम्।
आत्मस्वरूपम्।
जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं।
जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दम्।
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवं अहर्निशम्।
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशम्।
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवं।
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम्।
तामसहारकम् उत्साहवर्धकम्।
तामसहारकम् उत्साहवर्धकम्।
तामसहारकम् उत्साहवर्धकम्।
तामसहारकम् उत्साहवर्धकम्।
तपोवनशेषं तत्त्वस्वरूपम्।
भुवनशेष्यं तत्त्वस्वरूपम्।
जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं।
जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दम्।
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवं अहर्निशम्।
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशम्।
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवं
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम्
प्रेमहृदयिनं परमविरागिनं प्रेमहृदयिनं परमविरागिनं
प्रेमहृदयिनं परमविरागिनं
सन्न्यासिनं गुरुं शिरसा नमाम्यहम्
सन्न्यासिनं गुरुं
शिरसा नमाम्यहं जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दं
जय गुरुदेवं चिन्मयानन्दम्
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशम्
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम् अहर्निशम्
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम्
प्रणमाम्यहं गुरुदेवम्
ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। नृत्यं दर्शयामि अश्वानारोहयामि गजानारोहयामि समस्तराजोपचारान् समर्पयामि। अथ प्रायश्चित्तम् मंत्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन यत्कृतं तु मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे। पूजा काले मंत्र तंत्र स्वर वर्ण लोप दोष प्रायश्चित्तार्थम् इदं नामत्रय जपं करिष्ये। ओम अच्युताय नमः, ओम अनंताय नमः, ओम गोविंदाय नमः। यस्य स्मृत्या च नामोक्त्या तपः पूजा क्रियादिषु न्यूनं संपूर्णतां याति सद्यो वन्दितमच्युतम्। आवाहनं न जानामि न जानामि तवार्चनं पूजां चैव न जानामि क्षमस्व परमेश्वर। अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष जनार्दन। कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्य सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। श्रीमन्नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। ध्यानमूलं गुरोर्मूर्तिः पूजामूलं गुरोर्पदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरोर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरोर्कृपा।
Now keep the left hand on the heart and the right hand touch the plate.
ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। यथास्थानं प्रतिष्ठापयामि शोभनार्थे पुनरागमनाय च।
And push it little back.
ओम भूर्भुवः स्वरो ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम।
Now we'll chant Guru Paduka Stotram and Tapovan Sakam. Written Guru Paduka.
अनंत संसार
समुद्रतार नौकायिताभ्यां
गुरुभा
भक्तिदाभ्याम् वैराग्यसाम्राज्यपूजनाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् राशिनिशाकराभ्याम् दौर्भाग्यदावा मुदमालिकाभ्याम् दूरीकृतानम् मृविपततिभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नताययो श्रीपतितां समीयुः कदाचिदप्यासुदरिद्रवर्या मूकाश्च वाचस्पतितां हिताभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नालीकनिकासपदाहृताभ्याम् नानाविमोहादिनिवारिकाभ्याम् नमः जनाभीष्टततिप्रदाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नापालिमौली ब्रजरत्नकान्ति सरिद्विराज झषकन्यकाभ्याम् नृपत्वदाभ्याम् नतलोकपङ्क्तेः नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् पापान्धकारार्कपरम्पराभ्याम् तापत्रया इन्द्रखगेश्वराभ्याम् जाड्याधिसंशोषणवाडवाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् समाधिषट्क प्रदवैभवाभ्याम् समाधिदान व्रतदीक्षिताभ्याम् रमाधवाङ्घ्रिस्थिरभक्तिदाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् स्वार्चापराणामखिलेष्टदाभ्याम् स्वाहा सहायाक्ष्यधुरन्धराभ्याम् स्वभावप्रदपूजनाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री
गुरुपादुकाभ्याम्
नमो
नमः
श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् कामादिसर्प व्रजगारुडाभ्याम् विवेकवैराग्यनिधिप्रदाभ्याम् बोधप्रदाभ्याम् धृतमोक्षदाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्याम् व्याप्तं जगद्ये न चिदात्मभावात् रज्ज्वा यथा हीर्हि चराचरं यत् सन्न्यस्य सर्वं च सदात्मभावे स्वयं समस्तं च बभोगयस्तु निस्सङ्गनिर्मुक्तिपदं प्रपद्य ब्रह्मात्मभावेन विराजितो यः श्रीसौम्यकाशीसमहेश्वराय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय अखण्डभावः शिवरूपतत्त्वः इति स्वभावः परमात्मसत्यः सत्यः ससत्यः सुधैव गम्यः परप्रधानात् परमेश्वरो यः आद्यन्तहीनो निरपेक्ष्यदीप्तिः स्वतः स्वरूपेण विफुल्लितो यः श्रीसौम्यकाशीसमहेश्वराय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय मन्तुन्न सख्यो मनसा कदाचित् वक्तुन्न पिनापि तथा न वाचा बोधुं च बुद्ध्यादि तथा न शक्यः बुद्ध्यादि साक्षी खलु केवलो यः सर्वेन्द्रियातीतपदस्थितोऽपि सर्वेन्द्रियप्रेरयिता परो यः श्रीसौम्यकाशीसमहेश्वराय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय शुद्धातिशुद्धं च सदा प्रवृद्धः विश्वेश्वरो ईश्वरः प्रसन्नः व्यापे परब्रह्मणि मोदमानः वेदान्तसारः सुधियां शरण्यः एको वशी सर्वभूताधिवासः सर्वाधिप सर्वजीवात्मको यः श्रीसौम्यकाशीसमहेश्वराय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय स्पर्शमरोपवच्च तथा रसं नित्यमगन्धवच्च निरञ्जनं नित्यनिरीहमेकं बुद्धे परं निर्गुणसा ध्रुवं च गोह्यं गभीरं गगनोपमं यं पश्यन्ति निर्धूतमलायतीन्द्राः श्रीसौम्यकाशीसमहेश्वराय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय तेजोमयं देव्यममेयशक्तिं सनातनं शान्तमनामयं च मद्वैतमाश्चर्यमचिन्त्यरूपं परात्परं नित्यमनन्तमाद्यं ज्ञानप्रकाशेन विशुद्धसत्त्वः यं पश्यति स्वात्मनि चिन्त्यमानम् श्रीसौम्यकाशीसमहेश्वराय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय श्री सौम्य काशेश महेश्वराय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय. समस्तजन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्.
In chapter 2, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, it is told that which is dark for a yogi, that is light for a samsari, and what is light for a samsari, what is dark for the samsari, that is light for the yogi. That way it is told. Now, we just chanted Pujya Gurudev's 108 names. It is not really the name of a person, okay? We don't hear a person has got so many names. We don't hear. If it's so many names, then it is a big confusion. One name is there and we call Chintu Mintu Pintu like something just to, because nobody tells the real name which is given. Nobody tells. Okay, all other names will call that person. So that person even forgets that what is his real name. Okay, it happens. So one person cannot have so many names. It is impossible. But we chanted just now Pujya Gurudev's 108 names, but really that is not true. That is not true. Because first name was Om Sri Ajaya Namaha. What is the meaning of Aja? Aja also means goat. In Odia, Aja means the mother's father. Okay? But Aja, Ja means born. Aja means not born. Like Andaja. Andaja means whatever is born from out of Anda, means egg. Udvidaja. Ut means up. Vida means piercing. Ja means born. Whatever is born, piercing the, whatever is born and going up, piercing the earth is called Udvida. It's a plant. So, Ja means always born. In Sanskrit, only one letter, but it tells a lot of things. We don't have to write birth, born. We don't have to write Ja. Ja means born. Aja means not born at all. But if not born, we are celebrating birthday with a lot of pomp and ceremony. We celebrate a lot, isn't it? Pujya Gurudev's birthday we celebrate. And again, okay, sometimes people, they don't know their birthday. If I ask, they don't know because certain situation they are born or something happened and they don't know when they are born. Their birthday is not recorded. Okay, they at least death we know. Then next is Abhyaya Namaha. Abhyaya Namaha means there is no, it doesn't imperishable. Neither he is born nor he dies. But we say we are celebrating Mahasamadhi day. We tell him Mahasamadhi. We don't tell Antyeshti. Okay, Mahasamadhi. That means for a realized master, there is no birth and there is no death. But for us, when somebody is born, it is a big thing. And we congratulate the parents. You know why you congratulate? Because they are free from that agony. All the tensions and worries, what will be born, how, what will happen to the mother, are free. Okay, congratulations. That means you are well done. Dad is happy, mom is happy, and they got a promotion in life. But after that, before we are born, we are in a very small, narrow, dark, and lot of heat and lot of sound. We are in that in a small, compacted area, enclosed area we are in. But the journey is such that always we go from a small area to a bigger area, always. Okay, then we are born on this earth. It's the biggest atmosphere. And when we are staying in the mother's womb, at that time lot of heat and lot of noise. You know, we have to hear that small, tiny, so soft baby has to hear all that If you put a stethoscope, how much sound is going on, just imagine. But the child listens to that. Child has got a lot of resistance. He listens, but tired of that one. Oh Lord, please, 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 relieve me from this one. Then relieved. Then comes to a bigger sphere. And here also the sound, but it diluted. If that is put in a glass, it will be more dirty. The water will be more dirty in a glass of water. But if it is put in the ocean, it will be less dirty. So that sound in the world, it doesn't really impact us that much. It is there. It doesn't impact. But sometimes we also get tired of these worldly things. Then we say, oh Lord, I want to go some other, but we do not know. So we change the place from one place to another place. If it's a small country, then we go to a big country. Then if a small state, we go to a big state. The small home, when we came here, where we were staying in the beginning? We were not staying in the big homes. We were staying in some studio or something, or apartment. Then we went to bigger and bigger and bigger house. But a time will come, all these things, whatever we consider as the biggest, that is also limited. Then we'll leave this body completely, this earth completely. Then we'll go to a higher realm, okay? We'll go to a bigger sphere. We call it heaven or whatever, okay? We'll go to astral plane. That is much bigger, that is more subtler. Subtler, more the subtle, more vastness. Subtlety is always measured in terms of vastness. When something is subtle, that occupies more space. So we'll go from a limited space to a narrow space to a bigger space we'll go. That is the journey. There is no end. And what is the biggest space? That is the Brahman. That is Brahman. That is the, after that there is no space at all. That is the real space and that is infinite. Till that time we have to go on moving from place to place. Now Swamiji, moving, when somebody dies, it is somebody is moving from somewhere to somewhere. Yes. Then why you cry? Because you don't understand what death is. Actually, for a yogi, death is more interesting than the birth. It is more interesting. And more to learn from the death. That's why people celebrate the yogis, like Mahasamadhi did. How many people were there in Dallas? In this pandemic also they were there, and people are listening from, attending the program through Zoom. So many areas from throughout the world people are watching. Why they are attending? Because it is not making them sad, it really inspires them. It inspires. That's why death nobody will celebrate. Like when somebody is born, we congratulate the parents. Will anybody congratulate the parents? Okay, somebody died in your home. Nobody congratulate. Because we think that that is something wrong has happened. Death, we think that it's a criminal thing. But yogi has understood that the death means that is a promotion. That is going from a smaller area, narrower area to a bigger area. Nobody will, if you are getting $10 job and you are promoted to a $20 job, will you cry? Nobody will cry. Will family members they will tell, oh, okay, no, don't go, you were there for so many years, $10, that was okay. But now we will get $20, we are unhappy. Nobody cries. But here we cry. So we are we are living a life not based upon sound thinking. And since one person has started, then everybody is doing the same thing. So death is given that like in India the electric poles. I have seen in our village when the electric line came, the electric poles they put, isn't it? These cowherd boys, the cows will grow. They have no other job. But in villages, everybody knows how to climb trees. So there is a pole is there. So he thought of climbing the pole. Okay. Then after some days they put and one person died because of the electrocuted. Then they put this danger sign, a skull and 2 bones. That is death. And Yamaraj. And Yamaraj is coming on a buffalo and he's holding that lasso or something. He's throwing on everybody. So these are the picture given to us from the childhood days. And we are so scared. So scared. That is given a very scary picture by everybody. But Guru is the only person who is telling, birth, how much it is unreal, this death is also unreal. It is just a myth. And that myth has become very true for us. True for us. And we are leading a life based upon that fear throughout our life. If death, if it is told that, next moment you are going to die, I don't think anybody is ready. None of us are ready, including the Swami. Okay, we are going to die next moment, what is your last wish? Get some laddus or something, will tell. At least let me eat the laddu, because a lot of things are not fulfilled. Lot of things are not fulfilled. So we don't want to die at all. But really, death comes when there is a time for promotion, at that time only death comes. Death will not come to everybody. People tell, oh, why I am not dying, why I am not dying, why I am not dying. It will not come. It will come at its own time. Promotion always doesn't happen all the time. Okay. See, that's why Pujya Gurudev's name, we don't have to read all other things at all. From this Ajayanam, Abhyanam, our understanding of the Paduka Puja, our understanding of the birthday celebration, our understanding of the Mahasamadhi, it will be completely different. It is very fascinating. The death for a sadhu is very fascinating. It is very, everyone will cry. But why people are crying? I don't remember. Pujya Gurudev has told, somebody asked, who are you? Let me try to remember, I hope I remember completely. He told that by training, I am a religious person. By training, I am a religious person. By conviction, I am a jnani. By temperament, I am a devotee. And by habit, by interest, I am a karma yogi. Okay? He is everything. There is no problem for them. But our recognition is, I am the son of this person, daughter of this person, brother of this person, sister of this person, husband of this person, wife of this person. This is the thing we are just repeating again and again and again and again, which is not true at all. It requires others' approval. If I am telling that I am your wife, then other person has to tell, yes, honey. If the other person will tell, what are you telling? Then wife is gone. Isn't it? It needs others' approval. But Ajayanama, I am that Ajay, that doesn't need anybody's approval. I am not born. Rather, other will do what he is talking of. Okay? That's why many times Pujya Gurudev will tell, what are you, whose Paduka Puja you are doing, he will tell. Of course, we don't understand. That doesn't mean that it has no place. But the place is to understand the true nature of the Guru. Guru is not somebody who is outside and somebody's puja we have to do. No. Guru is our own self. Self is everything. Self is everything. That idea, that feeling, that thinking has to come to us. That we are not somebody who is born and going to die a miserable death, leaving everybody, all the earning and all the stocks, whatever deposited, and in the bank balance, whatever is there, and Chintu, Mintu, and the dog, everybody will stay behind and I am to go. We get very scared. We get very scared. No. So, this Paduka Puja is done every year, not that Pujya Gurudev thing we are praising him or we are that who is greater devotee, who has remembered all the names and chanting. No, not that. It is to how we can be closer to ourself, and that self is the Guru. Self is the Guru. Everything is coming from that self. That self is everything and self is everywhere. That till that realization, our being devoted to Guru will continue. And once we realize, then Guru and the disciple, they become one. Till that time, the search will be going on. And once the disciple knows who is the Guru, then the respect which will come from the Guru, that is immeasurable. Now, Guru means through whom we can do things. Okay, if I am telling that you are my Guru, then whatever I will tell, you have to tell yes, 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 yes. That is the way. But once Guru and the person, they have become one, then that tendency will not be there. If the Guru doesn't listen to me, if Guru is not recognizing I have given the maximum donation, Guru didn't forget to, and he announced everybody's name who gave $10 and I got $10,000, he forgot to tell my name. And at the end, I will tell that just now I gave you $10,000, how can you forget my name? We tell, we blame Guru. Okay. So, we use the Guru for our selfish ends, but that selfishness goes away when Guru and disciple they become one. I cannot get angry on myself. I cannot get angry on myself. I can get angry on others, but I cannot get angry on others. I get angry on myself. That's why Guru and the disciple, disciple discovers that Guru is not different from him. Okay, this is that's why we are chanting these names. There is not a single name. If we write somebody Om Angla Bhasha Viduttamaya Namah, in the passport will write Om Angla Bhasha Viduttamaya Namah. Do you know what a headache it will be? It is not. It is not a name. It is not a name. It is beyond name. All the names what you are reading, these are not names. Like Chintu, Mintu, Pintu, Hatu, Hoteli, these are not names. These are not associated with any form. These names are not associated with any form. Which there is no Ishvara, no, it is not associated with a form. Then Kaivalya Sarupaya Nama, Kevalata, there is no, that means where Sajatya, Vijayatya and Swagata Veda Rahita. So there is nothing which is related to a particular form or to a particular individual. Okay, it is to the truth. That is the way we should see Guru and then do his seva. Then his or her in that one, when we seva, automatically we become very closer and closer to Guru, who is none other than our own self. Hari Om. Now, Gurudev's video will be shown, and we can turn off the lights.
One of the greatest miracles in history is the endless long history of Hinduism. Mother of all religions and philosophy, from times of the Vedic period till today. Do we make carp at it at this moment? Because of our total ignorance, even today we are Hindus. Think of the history of other religions. They are the yesterday's weeds and has already started perishing. How did it survive? We have no organization like churches or mosques, and it survived. In and through the ups and downs of historical periods, Hinduism remained. It's not that there were no enemies of it. Outside, enemies from outside, as well as enemies from inside, as we have got today, trying to destroy this great culture. But even while destroying the culture again bubbles through you. And you say that, I don't believe in Hinduism. Namaste. Your namaste doesn't come from anything else. Why? How did it manage? It is because of the elasticity of Hinduism. A tree grows from its cambium. The tree grows from inside. And it grows from a plant to a big, healthy tree. As the cambium grows from within, just as a garbhini, when the child grows, she extends herself. However much she may try to cover it, it is there. In the same way, when the tree grows, the outer bark yields, but the bark never leaves. Bark holds the tree together. The cambium grows from within, and the bark holds it together. Our dharma or Hinduism had this capacity to grow in order to embrace the society when the society grows out of proportion. It's not that the Vedic society is today with us. We have gone through all the historical changes in the world, and yet, in and through them all, whether it is war or peace, whether there is famine or there is prosperity, Hinduism held us together. This capacity is very rarely found in other religions. They become fanatical. They don't grow. They crush the society, refuse the society to grow. It is then that revolt comes from within and the religion perishes. How many religions came and left? The Greek, the Roman, the Macedonian, those cultures and religions that came, really served the society. One of the brilliant ages of culture and art and literature it produced, but at a certain period of history it collapsed. Why? It cannot hold the public, the people, with their new aspirations, new imaginations, new demands, new experiments with life. It's not that the Hindus as a community had never such inspiration or expectation. We grew, but this dharma was able to expand and embrace. One of the most salient features of it, there are plenty, that please understand, in the Vedic period there was no bhakti as a movement, as a technique. Why? Because at that time the people were highly intellectual, very minimum desires in their mind, and therefore extrovertedness is minimum. Therefore they were all born contemplative people. Simple living in this beautiful country where the what do you call that, greedy people has not killed and destroyed all the trees, and where nature was verdant, in the midst of all that plenty, when man was living with minimum desires in them, they became very contemplative. And the entire Vedic literature, the emphasis is on intellectual contemplation. By the time of the Mahabharata war, much earlier also, man has become again more and more egocentric, desire-ridden, and wants to fulfill his desires irrespective of the other members of the community. They become restless in their mind, and to such an individual, to tell them to sit down and contemplate will be an impossible path. Vyasa, the great master, felt this need of the society changing. I'm not going to all the details. And therefore, he evolved a new technique, not the technique of contemplation, intellectual, but the technique of devotion of the heart. In order to contemplate upon a form representing the higher reality, whether it is Krishna or Rama, the Puranic tradition started, and we cannot maintain our mind in one form unless it is clearly and vividly come into our imagination. Therefore, this exquisite explanation or description of Krishna or Rama, a story around them, how they themselves, the Lord themselves, met the worldly problems of you and I, and how they looked after it or met those problems. All these have been vividly brought out, which the average man, even with mental agitation like you all, can come and sit down and listen and turn your mind to the higher. The upasana methods of the Vedic period was too difficult for an average man of today to conceive that idea and to turn his attention towards it. But the beauty of beauty, roaming about in the banks of Jamuna, singing a song on his flute. The gopi is getting ecstatic about the music and comes and dances around him. These are pictures that can be easily conceived by us. It is at our level. Elementary physics, the elementary schools and the colleges will understand. But the elementary students, if you address them on the higher physics, they will not understand. But once they have understood the lower, slowly they can grow up to one day conceive in MSc classroom the higher physics. Same technique. That through bhakti, the mind becomes quiet, its wanderings become less, and a steady mind is the instrument for the higher and consistent contemplation upon the spring of life in our own bosom. Bhagavata listening is the only path at this moment available to you and I. We may read Upanishads, we may intellectually understand it, but a mere understanding is not the fulfillment of the Upanishads. We have to become. We have to translate it into our own life. When I start translating in ways, I find the incapacity in me because my mind is wandering always outward, extrovert. It is fascinated by the immediate pleasures of sense gratification. It is in all our hearts. There is no question of keeping it as a secret. Every one of us is lusty, greedy, selfish, egocentric. Now in such a condition when I am, how am I to turn myself to the higher reality in contemplation? So to drag the mind from the wanderings and persuade the mind to understand that there is a greater joy, a higher happiness in contemplating upon the Lord. Thus the mind turns slowly, for which all possible psychological tricks, which even our psychiatrist doesn't know, Vyasa has brought it, tempting you. You go to Govinda, Tirupati. Why? Money you will get. That is what you want. So when you want that, see, a sincere teacher must give you, yes, you can get that. Where? go to Tirupati. You go 4 or 5 times and then you say, Swamiji, my business is not growing. You went to Tirupati? Yes, I went. How? In my car. That is why you must walk up. You see? 4 or 5 times you panting, you go up, your health improves. Still the business is not going. Swamiji, I don't think it. Did you walk? Yes, I walked. While walking, what were you doing? I was breathing. You must every step say, Goinda, 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 Goinda. Now what happens? You move, your got faith increases, and you are repeating the Lord's name, and then you go there and do it. By that time, business will improve. Because the business cannot be down and out all the time. What are you talking? See, business is down and out because you are not smart enough. By these mistakes, you become smart. When your business become all right, your faith in Govinda increases. Tirupati Venkatachalapati. And his grace, so that you start going every month. My birthday date, the star day, I will go there. And going and only on foot. His general health improves, his faith increases, his business flourishes. Now what I wanted to say was, if you had told him that way, that to improve your faith must increase, they will say, then how can I get faith? It's not available in the local market. Like toothpaste, faith. You can't get it. You have to do. He tells you a technique. In this way, throughout the Puranas, you find hundreds and hundreds of little techniques which are fit for all of us at all levels. Such a great scientific textbook. These Puranas, and that is why our forefathers constantly kept on reading. No doubt their mind was somewhere. They had no such ideal, and therefore they read. The truth, they read, but they never thought of what I am reading. They thought that reading is the Lord will hear it, not he will hear. He will not hear. Lord will hear it, and he will make a note, and I will get moksha. Now here you are all serious students. Swamiji is very good in exposing the inner secrets and the beauties of Bhagavad. Listen carefully. All those who are serious, take leave. If leave they are not sanctioning, stop going to the office. At the end of it, you will find that the officer says, oh, you have come back. Thank you, sit down. It doesn't matter, but listen carefully. Try to translate it as you are listening the stories and the ideas. Translate into your own life. Make a serious study of it as a science textbook. It is. And you shall find the benefit that you will accrue of. More, much more than the Upanishads that you have studied. The Gita you have read. The Viveka Chudamani that you have crammed. Much more. And so very engagingly. There is sensuality there, there is a raga dvesha there is a cruelty and criminality there, where it is necessary. Krishna is not at all, had no compunction to tell such beautiful lies. And you think, it is good. Why? There is nothing wrong with the lies. But ultimately it brings happiness to the community. You have done well. But lie is a sin. Here is a man who is ready to make a sin in order to serve the society. What is wrong in it? Is not the soldier ready to die in order to the security of the society? There is nothing wrong. Thus you find at all stages, all types of your doubts and questions, it will be all solved there. Not as question and answer, but a beautiful picture, a living, pulsating picture of a dynamic man of perfection living amidst the contours of the sorrowful world in which you and I are living. And you start wondering that if he can live that way and face his own challenges, my challenges are nothing compared to it, I will also be able to. Thus, draw inspiration from it and come to live proud of your own culture as a true Hindu. Thank you very much.
ब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं शोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ We stand as one family, bound to each other with love and respect. We serve as an army, courageous and disciplined, ever ready to fight against all low tendencies and false values within and without us. We live honestly the noble lives of sacrifice and service, producing more than what we consume and giving more than what we take. We seek the Lord's grace to keep us in the path of virtue, courage, and wisdom. May that grace and blessings flow through us through the world around us. We believe that the service of our country is the service of the Lord of Lords, and devotion to the people is devotion to the Supreme Self. We know our responsibilities. Give us the ability and courage to fulfill them. Om Tat Sat. आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की दिव्य रूप मूर्ति करुणा की आरती सद्गुरु की
शरणों में उनके शांति समाए, शरणागत की भ्रांति मिटाए, पाप ताप संताप हरण की आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की, आरती सद्गुरु की। वेदोपनिषद गीता को गाया, धर्म सनातन फिर से जगाया, शुद्ध नीति प्रीति शंकर की, आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की, आरती सद्गुरु की। सिद्धवाणी की तपोभूमि में नित्य विराजे गुरु हमारे, भक्त हृदय आनंद स्रोत की, आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की, आरती सद्गुरु की, आरती सद्गुरु की।
ओम राजाय प्रसय्य सायिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे, समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यं, कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु, कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः। ॐ कर्मणा न प्रजया धनेन त्यागेनैके अमृतत्वमानशुः, परेण नाकं विहितं गुहायां, विभ्राजते यत्यतयो विशन्ति, वेदान्तविज्ञानसुनिश्चितार्था सन्न्यासयोगा यतयच्छुद्धसत्त्वाः, ते ब्रह्मलोके तु परान्तकाले परामृतात् परिमुच्यन्ति सर्वे, दहरं विभापं परमेश्वपूर्णं यः पुण्डरीकं पुरमध्यसद्घस्तं, तत्रापि दहरं गगनं विशोकस्तस्मिन् यदन्तस्तदुपासितव्यम्, यो वेदादौ स्वरप्रोक्तो वेदान्ते च प्रतिष्ठितः, तस्य प्रकृतिलीलश्च यः परश्च महेश्वरः। यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः, तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं, तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति। ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि, तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्नी च धीमहि, तन्नो लक्ष्मीः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ
చిన్మయానందం శరణం అనుదినం శ్రీ గురుదేవా చిన్మయానందం శరణం అనుదినం శ్రీ గురుదేవా వేదశాస్త్ర పరిపూరితం భారసాగర ఉదరీకృతం వేదశాస్త్ర పరిపూరితం భవసాగర ఉదరీకృతం రుద్రాక్షమాల భరణం చందన తిలకోజ్వలం
రుద్రాక్షమాలాభరణం
చందన తిలకోజ్వలం చిన్మయానందం శరణం అనుదినం శ్రీ గురుదేవా
చిన్మయానందం
శరణం అనుదినం శ్రీ గురుదేవా వేదశాస్త్ర పరిపూరితం భవసాగర ఉదరీకృతం
వేదశాస్త్ర పరిపూరితం భవసాగర ఉదరీకృతం
రుద్రాక్షమాలాభరణం చందన తిలకోజ్వలం
రుద్రాక్షమాలాభరణం చందన తిలకోజ్వలం
చిన్మయానందం శరణం అనుదినం శ్రీ గురుదేవా
చిన్మయానందం శరణం అనుదినం శ్రీ గురుదేవా
స్మిత ముఖారవిందం కోటి సూర్య ప్రభాకరం
మందస్మిత ముఖారవిందం కోటి సూర్య ప్రభాకరం
యానమార్గదీపికం భక్తజన పరిపాలితం
జ్ఞానమార్గదీపికం భక్తజన పరిపాలితం
చిన్మయానందం శరణం అనుదినం శ్రీ గురుదేవా
చిన్మయానందం శరణం అనుదినం శ్రీ గురుదేవా
వేదశాస్త్ర పరిపూరితం భవసాగర ఉదరీకృతం
వేదశాస్త్ర పరిపూరితం భవసాగర ఉదరీకృతం
రుద్రాక్షమాలాభరణం చందన తిలకోజ్వలం
రుద్రాక్షమాలాభరణం చందన తిలకోజ్వలం
చిన్మయానందం శరణం गुरुदेवा
चिन्मयानन्दं शरणम् अनुदिनं श्रीगुरुदेवा
चिन्मयानन्दं शरणम् अनुदिनं श्रीगुरुदेवा
चिन्मयानन्दं शरणम् अनुदिनं श्रीगुरुदेवा
अनुदिनं श्रीगुरुदेवा